Hello everyone, hope you're well. This is CoinsKid. Just going on to XRP once again. Thank you for support. Okay, we got a CoinsKid crew. So like I said to you, I've been telling you for a very long time since the start of the year, I'm not selling my XRP until I start to see the market conditions be overheated and all the data signals stack up. So a lot of people saying I was an idiot, but I've been looking at this for a very long time with yourselves. I did think there was another wave missing here for XRP, and you can clearly see it's been put in right now. But what we only see is a 1 into a pullback, 2 into a breakout, 3 into a potential wave 4 that we're going through right now, and then a final fifth move of this leg from this bottom here. So it's at this point I do intend to sell my XRP. A lot of people say I'm an idiot and things like that, but I'm not going to hold on to XRP further down the line, because we are beginning to see a little bit of exhaustion in this market. Now the key things I'm looking for in this particular market to exit, and I'm not exited just yet, and this is something I've been telling you, is many data points. This is why I've actually held on to my XRP for so long. Okay, so I built these indicators for you. At the moment we are doing incredibly well on Ethereum. For anyone that paid attention to the updates on Ethereum way back there in April, that has been a fantastic opportunity, and at the time I did relay to you using the data. We did see a micro buy signal for Ethereum in the top 10. It was the only one presenting that macro buy signal on the CoinsKid index. We bought in, and right now we're doing incredibly well, so we could sell right now at profit on Ethereum. But I don't see the big macro sell signals coming into the market just yet. One of the key things I'm looking at is the CKR. If we take a look at that currently, this is currently pushing up. So again, these are all the data points I'm looking for to exit this market. We're currently sitting in roughly around about 74, so the market's not as overheated as I think it can get. Equally, if we take a look at the indicators that create for yourselves, we've got really simple the dumb money indicator. So this is retail indication of how many people are in the market, how much FOMO there is, how much greed is actually in the market right now. So this particular indicator I created a while ago for you. Let's take a look at that right now. Okay, so you can clearly see the blue line, which represents the dumb money, is not in the market just yet. Now if we zoom out a little bit, you can clearly see late last year we started to trigger the retail warning, that the retail was showing up in droves, and this is typically where market makers, people, smart money, they do tend to take profit, and we're not seeing that just yet because we're not even seeing retail FOMO. Currently this particular indicator sits around about 20. Now as this does approach this red dotted line, I think, for me personally, I'm going to jump ship on XRP because it would be 5 waves up to the upside. So what are my targets on XRP? Let's dive into the charts and see what we can see, okay? So looking at XRP, I've had this chart for a very, very long time with yourselves. Now, for those people who've been with the channel, know we traded all this range. We broke out, we back tested range of support. We was buying here, we was buying here, we was buying here on this particular channel. I've been looking at this massive breakout for a very long time with yourselves. Now, a lot of people, they think I'm some kind of moon boy, moon tard, whatever. But like I said to you, I think my minimal target in this bull run for XRP is this level here, around about $4.13. Now, at that particular point, when XRP gets there, okay, I'm talking like it's definitely 100% going to get there. Absolutely, there's no guarantees in this market. But once it gets there, I need to see what's going on with many other indicators that I've created for yourselves. What's going on with the S&P 500? What's going on with the, the CoinsKid dumb money indicator right there? What's going on with the crystal ball indicator I've created for yourselves? Because we are looking at some kind of drawdown in September. So it may be a case that XRP is coiling up here, broken out of a bull flag, backtest this range of support, and it's looking to continue to at least $4.13. Now if I do start to see other things ticking the boxes at that particular point, I will jump ship. So I'm holding on for dear life, and like I said to you just here on this drawdown corrective price structure, I did keep reminding you every single day. A lot of people said I'm an idiot and so on and so forth, but I said to you I'm not selling yet because we're missing a 5th wave here. So these are my targets that I'm looking at in this bull run for XRP. If it does something like this again, I think we'll minimal get to $8.72 in this particular bull run, but this is the minimal target that I'm looking at. So what is the thing that's got me concerned for September of a massive drawdown in this market? Let's jump into the crystal ball indicator right now that I created for the CoinsKid crew, okay? So there are a couple of ways you can look at the crystal ball indicator. You can either go to the indicator section on coinskid.com and click crystal ball indicator, where you can see it clearly. The blue line is basically crypto, Bitcoin, and the orange line is the global liquidity, basically a crystal ball. So there is a lag on this indicator. I've gone through this a million times. Equally, you can access this on TradingView by clicking the link and dropping it into your chart. So let's take a look at it against XRP right now, okay? So looking at the price action on XRP on a daily time frame, and equally the CoinsKid crystal ball, your golden line, look at that. I've been telling you for a very long time, this is trending up. It broke the range way back here, and I expect XRP to eventually play catch up and break this range, which is exactly what it's done. But currently, if we take a look, it's only done it in 3 waves. So we've got the 1 into the pullback, 2 into the breakout 3, which just took out the range, coming back in a 4, and right now I'm expecting some kind of final fifth wave up here for XRP to the minimal target $4.13. Okay, now what happens at that time frame? Do we start to see overheated, the dumb money? Is that triggering a sell warning right there? Time will tell, but I keep you updated as best I can. But what we do have is a warning shot. If you take a look, we've got a drawdown in the crystal ball late last year, and right now we are seeing a significant drawdown in September. In the first couple of weeks of September, around about the 9th of September, we are looking at some kind of drawdown liquidity. So that could be where the market begins to have a major correction. Potentially a long drawn out bear market. Time will tell. Okay, so I'll keep you updated as best I can. I'm currently on holiday at the moment. I've been touring America for literally 2 months. It's been amazing. I've been keeping you updated on Twitter as best I can, and obviously in the Discord. Now there are coins that I'm looking at for this final leg up to the upside. One coin in particular is Fox on the Ethereum blockchain. I do think that could potentially run as a meme coin in this sort of latter stage right now that we're looking at. So will this be the last stage? I don't know. I need to see more data. I need to see the indicators being overcooked at that point to call that. But like I've taught you, if you do start to see a 1 into a pullback 2 into a 3 into a pullback 4, and you're approaching final fifth wave territory, which potentially this next leg to the upside for XRP is, then I'm not a holder. Basically I sell into 5 waves to the upside and I buy 5 waves down. I've taught you that so many times. Okay, it's a 5 wave counter, and this is how we make so much money on this channel. So I'll drop a link to the Ethereum meme coin that I think could explode right here, possibly a new Shiba Inu. It's called MetaFox. Hope you enjoyed that update. Back soon with another update on XRP. Stay up, stay strong, stay tuned. Bye bye.